Hi, I'm with Matt and Amy at River Church in downtown Ipswich. And I understand you guys had planted this church about 21 months ago. It's exciting to be part of a church plant. Tell me, what have you learned in that time about church planting?
The first really key thing that we've learned is that God can and will do immeasurably more than we ask or imagine. And my faith, and Matt's as well, has just grown so much, seeing God work in ways that we didn't believe he even could.
Oh, that's a fantastic first up comment. Thank you, Amy. Matt, what about you? What have you learned about church planting?
I think church planting, it's only going to work if people come to know Jesus.
Yeah.
And it has pushed us out of our comfort zone to be really brave and really bold in just saying to people, would you like to follow Jesus, when they're exploring, when they're kind of starting to engage in the church. And it's been a real surprise and a real encouragement that people say yes quite a lot, and it's encouraged us to ask that question and give people that opportunity all the more.
Thank you so much. Amy, any other comments about what you've learned in the last 21 months about church planting?
Yeah, I think a big thing is the culture that you set. You have an opportunity to set a brand new culture, and that is so much more important than any strategy you could come up with. That all starts with investing in people. Who are the people that God is calling you to invest in? Because you need to just pour yourself into them, and the culture will come.
Okay, brilliant. Matt, what about you? Any other learnings? I'm sure there's lots.
Oh, I think that dare to dream big. Yeah. We have a really big God, a really capable God, and he can take our small ideas, but he can also take our big ideas and do amazing things with them. So don't hold back.
Okay. That's so inspiring to hear. Now, just a final comment about the results of the church plant. Over 21 months, what's church life like now?
Yeah, it's so much more than we ever dreamed it could be. We've got about 220, 230 people that call this church home. We've seen around 60 people give their lives to Jesus. We've seen lives completely turned around and transformed, and it's just been such a privilege to play our tiny part in that. Okay,
that's fantastic. And Matt, any additional comments?
Oh, well, I think just to be able to see, in terms of social transformation, working with really vulnerable people from challenging backgrounds and experiences, and see people, touched by Jesus in terms of their faith, but changed by him in very practical, visible ways.
Yeah.
That has just been wonderful to see time and time again.
Yeah. And you were telling me earlier on that some of your the early people who came to River Church are actually on your church staff now.
Yeah, so three of the earliest people who came along as students and got stuck in on day one. One of them's kind of come back to faith in Jesus. The other two have really grown in it, and they now hold roles of our coffee pastor, our kids pastor, and one of them's exploring ordination on our staff.
Oh, that's exciting. So you have a coffee pastor. That's intriguing. That's a crucial role?
Yeah, he loves coffee, he loves Jesus. What more do you need in life?
Absolutely.
But we thought it's really important. We're a town centre location. We get a lot of foot traffic passing by. We wanted our doors open for people to come in. But we're not just like an average coffee shop. If you come in, there are people who want to talk to you, who genuinely love and care for you. We try and signpost any help people need and just be a safe space. Doesn't matter who you are.
Cool. Fantastic. How's the future going to unfold? Are you going to keep growing, or do you have aspirations to plant other churches? That might be a natural thing.
Well, God willing, both. We long for God to keep on growing the church here, but we don't want to keep what he's doing to ourselves. Where we have the opportunities and where we're invited by our bishops, we would love to be able to plant other churches in Ipswich and perhaps even beyond, elsewhere in the diocese in the future. And we're working to raise up a generation of young leaders who we hope and pray are going to be able to lead those.
That's just such good news. Thank you so much for your comments, Matt and Amy. We will pray for you and trust that it really goes well into the future. Thank you.